MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's another 2-2. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Settling in now, Adam Jones. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. In there, strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Pedroia. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get to double play.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now, trying to get him started again following the double play. Ball one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Not close. It's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Here's the pitch. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four. Now the first pitch here from Price. Jonathan Scope stands in as he looks at ball one here. Here's Price now on 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
A strike, and it's 3-1. 2 out with the man at first. Takes a knee-high fastball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
Got a lot of it out to deep left. Davis going back on it, and it's off the green monster. Machado rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he is in there. Here's Mark Trumbo now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's J. Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Red Sox, left fielder
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The average for a men are in play sits down in the 250s. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that'll get down for a base hit. Standing in, Mookie Betts. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Davis is on his way home. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with a fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mitch Moreland is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Grounded back up the middle. There's one on to Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play, and the side. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. Down and away, ball one. Hit hard to the right side. There is Pedroia on to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Standing in, Danny Valencia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Price ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Hit hard back up the middle. Scope is there, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Brock Holt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Matt, this is a situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Sandy Leon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Ready for another chance? Rajay Davis. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Swung on and hit softly on a line, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. A base hit in his first trip. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Catcher number 17, Alex.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Pitch on its way to Avila. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder
striding in once again, Joey Rickard. He reached on a single in his first try. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And that's through for a hit. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped high in the air. Moreland is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here's a high pop-up. Pedroia is there for it. And that's the third out. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jones on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
J.D. Martinez.
Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. In now, Dustin Pedroia, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. 0-1. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Oh, look at Machado. The throw. It's there. He got him. Oh. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Betts giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
So stepping in, Mark Trumbo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Rounded down the third baseline. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Up next for the Orioles.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eaton.
And a ball 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Brock Holt now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
For the Red Sox, third baseman.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rickard is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The left fielder.
Here's Rajay Davis now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. On the ground to third. Davis has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Chris
Infield
Davis.
in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Bogarts on the move. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping up now, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Valencia.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding in, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
The number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Has a look, now the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Rickard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Digging in and looking for more, Joey Rickard. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Digging in to try it. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from Price. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1. Marcus.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 36, Marcus.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Manny Machado becomes the first out of the inning.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Pedroia on to first. It's a double play as their woes. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Hit hard on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Coming in on it is Eaton, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he's safe. Striding in once again, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rickard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for one on the Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play, and the side. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the pitch.
Mark Trumbo.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Number 2.
Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Chris Davis. Your attention.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Number 38.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. From the stretch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chris Davis, the second out in the 7th inning. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. In the dirt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third. Here's Rajai Davis now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Left fielder Rajai
goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Machado is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. Mookie Betts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2.
First baseman number 18, Mitch Moreland. Your attention, please.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. Mitch Moreland started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him.
Next for the Red Sox,
Miguel Castro takes over pitch.
G. Martinez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Ripped toward the gap in right. Oh, and he botches it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Moreland rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in to score as well. 2 big insurance runs there as they've upped the lead now to 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he watches ball 1. For Martinez, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Alex Avila. Start inning number 8.
17.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter,
number 76.
Joey Rickard.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Sox,
Joey Rickard stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Ready now, Adam Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Brock. Oh, your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 48.
Chesler Cuthbert will come off the bench.
Number 20, Chesler Cuthbert.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. For Pedroia, that's double number 3 so far on the year. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Avila is under it, 1 down. Now to the plate, Sandy Leon. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. 1 out and a runner on third. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Sandy Leon goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a fastball called strike 3. And here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Number 46.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was a double play victim last time around. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And
1-1.
here's a fastball called for strike 1. Pedro Alvarez will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
A fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Digging in, Adam Eaton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, you don't see this out of Craig Kimbrell too often. He's worked himself into a pretty thick jam, but you know, I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this either.
And the run is in to score from third. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out 1. Bobby Fournier answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Fouled back.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And he got him to swing early as this is skied out toward right. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Designated hitter.
Now batting, Danny Valencia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. To third. Cuthbert fields it cleanly. to second, but they throw it away. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizer. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he swings and misses on that one. And now the Orioles are down to their final strike here. And that misses 2-2. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Pitch on its way to Avila. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. The throw into second. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Joe Kelly been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. On the ground to the right side. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Red Sox. Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. Jones is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Here's Mookie Betts. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Shoots this one to first, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. So stepping in, Adam Jones. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Adam Jones.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Benintendi looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Manny Machado. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
The second base.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Fly ball out toward right field. Benintendi has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Michael Givens comes on to start the.
J.D. Martinez.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
A quick out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rickards under it, 2 gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll. Riding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Pedro Alvarez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. Well, this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Davis is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And Moreland will take this one to the back. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Sandy Leon. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Rajay Davis is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about? Ready for another shot. Off now as we play inning number 12.
Danny Valencia.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ready for another chance. Alex Avila. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 1-1 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Betts giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1. Ground, and that is off the first base bag. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. The run scores from second. It's a 5-4 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He was a ground out victim last time up. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Betts. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Tanner Scott.
Right
It's on now.
Andrew Benintendi.
Rusney Castillo will pinch hit here, and he.
Rusney Castillo.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And the changeup is way low that time. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Here's Mookie Betts. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Line drive to left. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now. Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His
now batting, the designated
Adam
hitter,
Warren, a 6'1".
Martinez. Your attention, please.
Getting a
Now
few
pitching
steps
for the
off the
Orioles,
second there. Now the pitch.
number 44.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
Throw on to first, and the Orioles finally put this one to bed in 12 innings as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.